Is it true? And I want to speak in very positive ways about Easy, but is it true what people said that Easy really had to like piece together a verse? People said that literally like you'd have to record line by line by line for him to get a verse done.
Yeah. At first, he wasn't a rapper at all. Didn't want to be. We had to like. I had this song "Boys in the Hood" that I wrote for Easy's group. He had a group called HBO. They was out of Queens, called Homeboys Only. And I wrote the song "Boys in the Hood" for them because he was like, "Yo, I want that hard stuff y'all be writing." Because we used to do mixtapes. We do the hard stuff on the mixtapes because we knew that was going straight to the street. We didn't know we could do this on the record because the person that we was with, Lonzo, was like, "Nah, y'all doing Wrecking Crew kind of records." You know, that was what he wanted to do, and he was running it. So when Easy started running it, he wanted hard records. He didn't want that stuff Lonzo wanted. So he was like, "Yo, I got this group. I'm about to come out with this record company called Ruthless Records. I'm going to be a manager. I got this group. Yo, I want you to write a song for them." So I wrote Boys in the Hood and was going to get, you know, I rapped it to them, and they was like, "Man, what the hell is a 6'4"? And what's ganking? And man, you talking about stuff we don't know nothing about, dude. We can't say that. We can't do this rhyme. You know what I mean? So it was an argument where they was like, "We can't do this rhyme." So they left. They was like, they just broke out. So we was sitting there like, what the hell? So Dre was like, "Yo, won't you do it, Cube?" And I was like, "I'm in a group already." You know, I was in a group called CIA. So I was like, "I can't do it, man, just solo."
Everyone has a different group with 3-letter names.
Yeah, it was like, I'm in a group, CIA, I can't do it.
CIA, HBO.
Yeah. So he you know, he look at Easy, he like, "Won't you do it, man? You got a voice. Your voice is gonna sound good on the record." And he was like, "Hell no, man, what? Man, you crazy. We got this studio time booked. Might as well do something." You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "All right, give it to me." And then I tried to tell him the rhyme. And back then, you know, we didn't know to put the beat down, do the rhyme on the beat, and then give it to him. Back then, it was just like, "Nah, man, that ain't how you say that line. Say it like this." So we was going back and forth. It took forever to get 2 or 3 lines out. So Dre was like, "You know what? Everybody just leave. Everybody leave. I'm going to work with this dude." So we left, came back later on that night. They hadn't even finished the first verse. I was like, damn, I'm gone. I left again. Came back the next day. They was in the middle of the second verse. Came back the next night. That same night, they had finished the song. And it was dope. I was like, "Dude, you're a rapper, man. You're a rapper."
I mean, his voice was crazy.
Yeah. So that one song was pieced together, but I think as we start doing more and more records, by the time we did the NWA record, he had done a whole album, that Easy Does It album. So by the time we did the NWA record, he was helping to write. He was writing. Him and DLC was writing some of their parts, like on Fuck the Police. You know what I'm saying? DLC helped him write his verse on that. You know, Ren was helping him. I was helping him. And we was just, you know, doing whatever we could, just like we did on the Easy Does It record. It was like, you know, me, DLC, and Ren, and a little bit of Dre, but Dre was more on the production, getting the rhymes together. So by then, he was a rapper. He could do a verse. He could flow.
By the way, the DOC album was turned out to be amazing as well.
Yeah, it was sick.
So what year was the DOC album? Was that in the middle of it? That was before
89, 90.
89.
Like 89, 90.
What did you enjoy any of the NWA albums after you left? Did you ever like get to objectively listen to them and be like, actually, this one's still pretty good?
Oh yeah, they had some hot records, no doubt. You know, the Niggas for Life album, it had some hot records on there. But then to me, they had records that went too far. You know what I mean? They like pushed it too far. You know, further than I would have.
In terms of,
you know,
content,
yeah, you know, dick sucking records and all that. You know, it's just
don't bite it.
Yeah, you know, it's just in places I think they just
went a little too
pushed
far.
it too far. I wouldn't have did that album cover. That would have been an argument. You know, with us laid out, police fucking around with the yellow tape and the spirits of us flying off. Hell no, never.
The imagery is just not one that you.
I ain't with that. I wouldn't have been with that. I'd have been out of that cover. I'd have been the only one standing, talking to the police like, "Yo, here's what happened."
When did you then see Eazy-E for the next time? When was the next time you saw Eazy-E after that whole shit went down?
I hadn't seen him for a long time. You know, he had done Bone Thugs. We had talked on the phone because we had a couple of feuds. You know, with Above the Law out here at the New Music Seminar, we had a little squabble with them. So it was starting to get heated. You know, it was going from records to the street. So me and Eazy got on the phone and was like, "Yo, you know, we need to you know, keep this from going into the gangbang mode because it ain't no money in that. You know what I mean? We all in here trying to make money.
Mess up all the money.
You know, we gonna kill everything. So tell your people, leave it on wax. I'm gonna tell my people to leave it on wax." And then after a while, it was like not even worth dissing each other. You know, after No Vaseline, it was like wasn't even worth going there.
The
no
deal
more.
after that one, like
So
Flex still plays that to this day. Like that's one of his favorite records.
Man, it's a monster. You know, I was mad as hell when I did that record. You know, and so we just decided, yo, you know, it's time to squash it because we both passed it. You know, I've been solo for, you know, an album and an EP. You know what I mean? And y'all done did an album. You know, we not getting back together. You know, we might as well squash it. Then they dissed after that, and then No Vaseline came. But after No Vaseline, it was pretty much over. I see Eazy right before he died out here at the tunnel. He was with Bone Thugs. It was a trip. I came with Biggie and Pac. I mean, not Biggie and Pac, but Biggie and Puffy. You know what I'm saying? We had came out and we was all at the club. You know, they doing their thing. Eazy walks up like, "Yo, what's happening?" So we end up just talking for like 2 hours at the tunnel. We end up talking for like 2 hours, just talking about because he was feuding with Dre and Death Row by then. So my little feud was like over and done.
Yeah.
He was talking about, "Yo, let's get the group back together. You think you could do it?" I was like, "Yo, you work it out with Dre, come holler at me." You know what I mean? And it didn't happen because a few months later he was sick.
Okay.
Did you talk to him once he was sick? Or
Nah, I didn't get a chance to talk to him after that. You know, once I found out he was sick, I went down to the hospital, saw Dre there. Dre was just coming out. He was like, you know, he's not conscious right now. So I felt like it was no reason to go in there if he didn't know I was there. So I just kind of told his people, you know, that, you know, me and my wife, we're going to be down the street. If he come to, call. We
call on what? Was there cell phones back then?
No, I was staying at I just got a hotel down the street from
the
hospital.
Page me on the payphone. I'll call the payphone back.
Hit me on my Sky pager.
it's the best
Put 911 and I'll call you back. Nah, so I was like, we had just got a room down the street. You know what I'm saying? Just to be close enough to get in there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you know, he called and was like, "Yo, he didn't make it." So from there, it was just kind of like, damn.
Was he still cool with Jerry Heller when he passed?
Nah.
He wasn't, right?
Oh, by the end, he was.
Because now they probably look back and were like, "Yo, Cube knew from early."
Yeah, I mean, we putting the NWA movie together right now. So,
really?
That's
as
right.
we doing the script, I'm learning because, you know, things I didn't know.
Right,
because I was away.
Gone, right.
Yeah, I was kind of doing my own thing. So, you know, I'm learning that, he found out that Jerry was stealing and he had confronted Jerry and fired Jerry and all this kind of stuff happened from the time I left to the time, you know, he passed.
Damn. So can I play Arabian Prince?
Yo, you can maybe play Yellow.
That's not Yellow.
I was gonna say, how old was Jerry Heller when you guys met him? When Eazy met him?
He was old as Jerry Sandusky.
All bad people named Jerry.
Yeah, he had white hair.
Damn it! So I can't play Jerry Heller.
You can't play Jerry Heller.
Damn it!
No, you can't play Jerry Heller. You gotta look a lot older and a lot more. Your eyes gotta be a little more beady.
Yeah, I gotta have those beady, evil eyes. So then your career sort of goes to an interesting place with which album had Wicked on it? Predator.
Predator.
And it was America's Kill It Will.
No, yeah, America, Killer Will, Death
Death
Certificate,
Certificate, Predator, Lethal Injection.
Wait, which one's Bird in the Hand? Is that
Death Certificate.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Death Certificate.
Yeah, it was sort of a gradual. It was like sort of a gradual progression, and then the Wicked took you into sort of a whole different space.
Yeah.
And I remember that video ended up on like MTV, and you had Red Hot Chili Peppers in the video. And
Yeah.
did you end up like touring and doing like a whole different lane of shit when that record came out?
Yeah, what happened was I ended up going on a Lollapalooza tour.
Oh, that's right, you were on Lollapalooza.
And Lollapalooza, it was like I was the alternative to all the alternative groups. You know, it was like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Jesus and Mary Chain. It was damn, I forgot this other group that was pretty big. You know, they had a lot of crazy groups. A group called Ministry. You know what I mean? They'd be out there with dead animal carcasses and you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, damn, this shit is wild. But you know, we ended up, you know, being cool. You know, they would come out on my set, you know, when I would be performing Wicked or something. They would run out there and
Flea would just wild out.
just wild out before his show, which was cool because nobody expected to see him to the headliner. So it was just cool to see him come out there with, you know, one of the opening acts and just flip out during that song. So when it was time to shoot the video, I was like, why don't y'all come out and just wild out? I'm about to, you know, I'm going down to this abandoned house. I'm about to tear it up. You know what I mean? Why don't y'all help me tear it up? So they came down. It was cool, you know. It definitely took my career to a different level as far as, you know, music and audience and all that.
You already did Boys in the Hood though, right?
Yeah.
What between what albums were that?
That was between
After America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, that was like during the Kill at Will time.
Right?
It was between basically America's Most Wanted and Death Certificate.
All right.
Like right after I did America's Most Wanted, we started filming Boys in the Hood.
Jeez.
Do you think you ever have done a movie as great as Boys in the Hood yet?
You know, Barbershop is a good movie, you know. I don't know if it has the impact as Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood is dealing with, you know, a lot of different subjects, you know. I think it's dealing with, you know, a lot more pain, you know what I mean, than my other movies, you know. So I don't know if a movie can have that impact until we deal with that subject matter again. You know, from then on, it was like, you know, Trespass, which was more like a Caper Heights kind of thing. And then, you know, we did Friday, and, you know, that kind of took my career in a whole nother
A classic in its own right, too.
Yeah. You know, so, you know, Boys in the Hood is you know, is one of them movies that an actor is lucky to be in, you know, as his first movie.
But how did you do it? Like you're arguably the best, in my opinion. You're arguably the best part of the movie. Hold on, we should answer this just because it's one up.
Sure.
Should we?
What was it? Yeah.
Absolutely, right? Hey yo, Primo.
Yo, Rosenberg.
Yo, I'm sitting here right now doing the Juan Epstein podcast with Ice Cube.
Wow.
Yo, Cube, say hi to Primo.
Yeah. What's up, Primo?
What's up, man? How are you?
I'm chilling, man. You know, just sitting here spitting, talking about the history of, you know, having a ball.
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, hey, man, I know you're doing Rock the Bell this year. That's a beautiful thing, man. You know, I know you're going to shit on them like you always do.
Oh, yeah, you know, I'm going to come down here and give them some of them old classics, you know what I mean? You know, got to let them know where we come from.
No doubt, man. Well, you know, as always, man, big up to your whole team, man. Shout out to Kivo, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Herb. Shout out to Big Star. Shout out to
He knows everyone. It's Primo.
Yeah.
Of course Primo knows everyone on the team. That's how Primo moves. Yo, I'll call you when we're done here, Primo. You calling me about tonight?
Yeah, I'll call about tonight. Go ahead and do your thing with you, and we'll holler later.
All right, peace.
All right, much love.
Later.
Yeah.
I knew
Awesome.
Primo I thought would be on the list site for people that would call me today. I'm doing a concert tonight.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. You should come out at the concert. Oh, you have the other
I got to
event.
do the
I know,
Coors Light.
I know. You're up. That's the thing, because I promoted that event, and then I saw the date. I'm like, it's the same night as my birthday shit. I have Odd Future, Raekwon on the same bill. So it's Wu-Tang and Odd Future on the same bill.
Damn, that's dope.
So it's going to be sold out. So now,
Damn.
then Primo, then you get the call cipher that you forget about, the people that you have to get in.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
Can't even.
You got a lot. You got a lot for that.
You have to. That's. I guess I'm learning. I'm learning these things. You have to
Teach
do a
you
lot.
how to promote
Teach
events
me how to
and
do
stuff.
it.
Yeah, that's
He's
right.
like, yo, I'm telling everybody no. I'm like, yeah, right.
Yeah,
you know
good
who's
luck.
gonna hit you today? There's no way you can say no.
Can't say no.
Nah.
So that's where I'm at.